tell you, this was a really teaching moment for me. Because I went home and I felt uncomfortable. I said, there was something not entirely accurate about my response. I said, what I did is I shared with them the components of the book, but I didn't really share what it's about. I failed to share what it's about to me. What I want to share with you today of what this book is about to me, it's about elevating human potential, human possibility, human creativity. That's at the deepest part of my heart and soul. My deepest calling is, what would it look like if we created conditions in the world where people could fulfill their deepest, creative, highest possibility? What might the world look like if we could do that? But I thought what might be fun today is for us to do a coaching session right here. What do you think? Okay. So, Giancarlo Abinez, who is Vice President at Reader's Magnet. Sir, please come up. Please come up.
All right.
Delighted to have you here, sir.
Yes.
Giancarlo has agreed to be the coachee. And what I'm gonna bring him through is one of the aspects of coaching that includes communication, right? Communication. And it's very fundamental. It's foundational for success. I have fallen in love with humanity, professionally in love with humanity, by working with hundreds of thousands of people over 20 plus years. I see magnificence all the time, but so often we're stuck in habits around delivering in ways we're not conscious of. So those flat voices, the flat facial expression, no harm there, but it's just not engaging the audience as much as it could. So that's why having some consciousness about the impact, face, voice, gestures, and certainly in a data-centric world, the data matters, no doubt, we've got to have it. But when it's delivered like an academic report, what's the impact? What's the impact on the listeners? It's an academic report. I see someone smiling here. What's the impact of that? Boring. Yes, our brains just cut off. So in order to make it less one-sided, what might be your invitation for your audience? What action might you want your team to take? How might you want to involve them? You've said you've got a great pipe. What action would you invite them to take, John?
Easily, I would say, so team, while we maintain what we were doing last month, what do you think? What do you think can we do? So I would invite them, as you've said, and I would ask them what their thoughts are.
Nice. Great. What's the impact when the manager asks the team, what are your thoughts? What's your thinking? What does that do to a team? It becomes less one-sided, right? Is it Oliver?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you say that does to the impact on the team?
It gives them power, or like accountability and power in the relationship.
Yes, it gives them accountability and power in the relationship. It's the definition of empowering. I'm inviting you to take this action. Thank you. So how do we feel when the speaker brings more energy? More engaged? And what about trustworthy? Did you believe him? Did you feel you could trust him the first time? Maybe not. But how about the second time? More so. So that's what we call a consistent message. And this is what we're going for. This is our goal in leadership communication, is to build that relationship. Build that relationship by consciously considering who we're leading, considering their needs,